Friday morning, 6:30. Hilton High Drive. Going to get breakfast. Starting Star Wars Celebration Day 1. Breakfast over. This hotel's patrolled by shadow troopers. I understand the line for Celebration is blocks long at this point to get in. And at least at 7:30 in the morning on Friday, or Thursday rather, I'm kind of regretting even coming. Hopefully the mood turns around for the day. And there you go. There's the signs outside. That would be the main entry for us today. But since we're here early, or maybe they'll just change it every day, the main entrance has shifted all the way up the block. You can't just walk through along the side of the convention center because of this construction. This is the endless line of people to get in the line for metal detectors, which will then get you into the line to get into the convention or get a wristband. The line is still going. Still going. Going around this block. Still going.
Holy
The line is still going. It's just, I think this takes us back to Tampa. Still going. It looks like we might be getting towards the end of the line. And this is literally about 3/4 of a mile long. They're here, everybody. Keeping it classy. Empire City Garrison is here. Man the guns, sir. The party starts now. Oh no. Look out. He's not to be trusted. After almost an hour online, we're almost to the door to then get inside and wait on the line for security, to then get on the line to get into the event. And I think by the time we're done with those lines, it'll either be lunchtime or time to go back to the hotel and the pool. Past security, onto line number 3. Dun 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 dun. Hey, which way do we go? Wristband availability. Let's see what the board says at this point, just out of curiosity. They still have wristbands for the streaming of the anniversary behind the scenes at 11. Should we get the wristband? 9 o'clock in the morning. This is the line for Papa John's. Yep. Pay no attention to everybody's faces. These are the folks that are having fun right now, that have waited since last night or beyond to get into the live stage for the 40th anniversary panel. This is the queue for the main show floor. Everybody else is waiting for panels so far. It is officially 10 a.m. There should be a giant cheer coming from the crowd. That's just people yelling to let us in. That's not the official cheer. Nothing yet. There it is. Here we go. Well, not us, but all the people in that first shoot. Getting close. That's Dave Filoni over there. Pretty sure that's him. Or it could be Crocodile Dundee. That's not a gator. Do you want me to show you a gator? I like that guy's multi-tube mechanism for posters up there. This is it, people. The excitement is uncontainable as everyone runs into the convention hall. Cameras high in the air, everybody. Cell phones. As everyone peeks at this stuff and runs to the store. It's a snow speeder, everybody. There is a snow speeder. There's no glass in that snow speeder, so I think they'd be pretty cold on Hoth. The annual AT-AT is here. AT-AT for everybody that gets triggered by the term AT-AT. Here's the car section. We will be back here to see this later. We need to get to the store. I love this. Oh, Here's Sharon's car, but she's nowhere to be seen. Ooh, I could do this to my car. Here's Obi-Wan's car, and there he is. There is a gigantic plane in here, people. Sideshow. Rogue One, look at that Rogue One car. Holy shnikes. That's awesome. There's a giant Chewbacca. There's Campbell. I can't tell the difference. We think the store is this way. Yes, the show store is all the way at the end. Hey, this BB-8 is basically the same thing that we met yesterday at Hollywood Studios. This is the line for the store. All the way around. And this is as soon as it opened up. So we got fast passes to be able to go back to the store. The store line right now is 2 hours, and it's about 10:22 a.m., but our return time is 11:10, and we go right into the store. So you could wait on the line for 2 hours and get in at 12, or get a fast pass, get off the line and come back, and you get in faster. So the autograph hall for Celebration is right next to the queue for the store. We're gonna get online for the Nissan stuff first. You get a keychain, they have a 3D Oculus experience. We've got troopers. Here's Mary's favorite reporter from Fox. I say that facetiously, but he's around everywhere like the man on the street. Now getting interviews from people. We are not staying for this, but this is the Oculus Rift experience. 360 virtual reality battle test for Rogue One. And this is the limited edition of 5,000 Rogue One Nissan Rogue cars. It's outfitted with all kinds of Star Wars goodies, Rebel insignia, Imperial insignia, etc. And when you buy the black version of this car, you get that black Death Trooper helmet as well. If you buy the white version of the car, you get a white Stormtrooper helmet. This is the outside of the Nissan display. This car is amazing looking. And of course the robot on top of the car, affectionately titled Lemon. L3M0N. EXF booth has a big line. Let's take a look at some of their props. Next door is Sideshow. Let's check out what they got going on. $8,000 for this Stormtrooper. That's a bargain. Darth Vader. Price TBD. I don't know how much that is in American, but if they're using letters, I can't afford it. Life-size R2-D2.
Just like 7 million on the
Yeah, the names are fairly common.
$7,450. C-3PO Legendary Scale, $2,250. And R2, $2,000. I would much rather have R2, I think, than C-3PO. R2 or C-3PO?
R2.
Classic Yoda, $2,500. It's pretty cool. Buy me, you will. Buy it just. I love these figures too. $285 for BB-8. Rey is $480. And the Kylo Ren could live on my shelf at home. $570. This is something I would like very, very much. Han Solo and Carbonite. $7,500. If I start a Patreon for you guys to chip in, Can you all give me just $1 and we'll buy this together? I promise to take pictures and video in front of it every night. Check out our friends at Anovos.
I would love to see how
Stormtrooper Commander helmet, 300 units. Only 300 units of this. It's available now. Shore Trooper. Commander Shore Trooper. Commander Stormtrooper. That was the weird just over there. This is the Tank Trooper. Weird naming there. Kylo Ren. Captain Phasma. I already have 2 Ren helmets, but I would probably buy that Ren helmet again instead of Phasma. I don't know. Why do we go Phasma? No helmets. 1 or 2? 4. Death Trooper. Do the Death Trooper impression. I've got a mouthful of cornflakes. Here's Rey. For being in the desert, Rey is pretty white. You'd think that she would have a bigger tan.
skin fits.
Also Luke. Got Krennic over here. I'm talking Kylo Ren full ensemble up top. Check it out, it's Anna Airlines. Life-size Anna jet photo. Yeah. This model jet is signed by everybody from The Force Awakens, including Kathleen Kennedy and Carrie Fisher. Check that out.
It goes.
That's what the plane does. I don't think it shoots missiles. This is the BB-8 jet, also signed by everyone from Force Awakens. Way cool. C-3PO jet.
C-3PO.
C-3PO!
Oh.
Anna is the inspiration of Japan. Is that true? I like that C-3PO's guts are like showing in the middle. This is so amazing. We're gonna enter a contest. Alright, we need to pick the winning ticket. We need that C-3PO plane. Reach. This one feels like it's it. We're gonna ruin the booth for the whole weekend. It is... Oh, open. Uh-oh. This is now complicated. Oh, it says, sorry. Anthony Daniels hates us. This is the Disney merchandise booth. And there is zero line. These are the items that they have.
Hello there, guys.
Hey, how are you?
I feel like I'm always
Ooh, look at that tumbler. I like that. Limit 10 to a guest.
This is all you can get. Like,
Oh, and I love that shirt.
we get new merchandise before a movie comes out. I'm like, I don't know.
Nice. So just when you thought there couldn't possibly be another thing for Star Wars that you would ever need, we have this. We have this. The Star Wars portable gas grill. It is legitimately a TIE fighter as a barbecue grill. Are you kidding me? This is absolutely ridiculous. You can finally make the Darth burgers.
That would be awesome. And I can make the pancakes.
Darth hamburgers.
And pancakes.
This is incredible. But what do you do? Like take one of these off of the shelf and carry this around in the con floor? At ThinkGeek, they have some exclusives here also. That Rey hooded scarf is really cool. 25 bucks. Oh, the man!
Hey, what's up? This is our ThinkGeek booth. We got a whole bunch of exclusives. We got Jabba from the TV set. We're all sold out for today, but each day we're gonna have a certain amount. So if you come by early next day, you can get a chance of getting them. And then we got our Zeb exclusive pin for $10. If you spend $50 or more, you get the Jabba. Delicious.
Whoa. And that poster, very much desired by people. Exclusive.
We're selling a lot of them so far, and they're number 2.
Nice, nice.
I love it.
R2 is just roaming. Chewbacca. Perhaps looking for a good deal. Are you looking for backpacks, Chewbacca? Perhaps a Wonder Woman bikini? What could you be shopping for? Autograph holders? Just walking right past that bad guy. Chewbacca.
What bad guy? I gotta go down this way.
We will see you. The floor has come to a stunning halt because they're simulcasting the panel for the 40th anniversary and George Lucas is here. I got this awesome poster that I'm bending because I play Star Wars Card Trader and they were giving them out if you had the icon on your phone. Now we got to can in our fast pass, our light speed lane, and we're going light speed. We've reached ludicrous speed, Paul. Look at the store. This is because everyone's watching the panel, which we will watch on YouTube shortly after this. They have a puzzle with the artwork from Celebration, 20 bucks. 40-year Celebration mug.
What do you mean the mood?
Moogly. Death Trooper costume hoodie, 80 bucks. Less Jedi shirts.
Less head-eye?
And here it is. Your very own Sarlacc pit. With Boba Fett inside of it.
That's when Boba Fett tried to show off, man.
It just kind of sits there.
Yeah, because that's what he did. He died.
Then we have this. This has stuff inside of it, I think. No? Yes.
Oh, tell me.
The Sandcrawler.
There are two little...
Jawas are inside here.
It says with many Jawas.
This bag is pretty awesome.
This is incredible. It has two pockets. It has this pocket.
30 bucks.
It has snaps.
Nice, snaps.
You want to give her one?
All kinds of shirts.
She like red?
The Galactic Empire is kind of like Florida based, right? It's kind of got palm trees.
We're going to be back here. It's a whole fast pass.
Key art shirts. We have a Ponda Baba oven mitt for $10. Inflatable Death Star. Beach ball, 18-inch. They have the Raidress. Yeah.
But then, wait.
Satin, 40th jacket. It's pretty fun. These are the Her Universe items, by the way. The bomber jacket is $80. And there it is, modeled by Ashley Eckstein. This is the shirt that I liked the most. And this is from Her Universe. Men's shirt with Ahsoka and Vader. Very cool. And these shirts kind of retro looking. AT-AT. Nice. Records. Star Wars Headspace. Magnets, patches. Sun UV activated shirt. So it goes from looking like a trooper and then it goes to Finn. Maz Kanata's castle, Han Solo's flight school. It's very limited offerings this time at the Celebration store. This one's fun. I like this. Krennic costume shirt. You have the Star Wars Celebration cupcakes.
My son-in-law knows.
Look at this.
This is Salacious Crop. Today is. And there's something with the Death Star Blast or whatever the other one. It's like an Oreo cookie. This one's a shirt.
Look at this. This is amazing. Wow, I think this might be my favorite prop here. Yes! Darth Vader. Let me gaze upon you with my own eyes. At Rebel Force Radio Party last night, they talked about this, a dewback that's been turned into a couch. You can get this custom-made furniture from Regal Robot. It's pretty amazing. Wow, that coffee table with the Millennium Falcon is ridiculous. But this, the Han Solo and Carbonite desk, $10,000. Just looking at this price list for all of the things that Hasbro is selling, the one thing that jumps out is this. Was Rey always called Rey Starkiller? I don't remember if I've ever seen it. It's like a throwback to the original Starkiller from George Lucas's plot for Star Wars initially. I don't know. So while we were in the store, I picked up this Salacious Crumb cupcake. Jesse got this for me.
I got squished.
And Jesse got a Death Star cupcake.
I got squished.
She got Death Star. She got Death Star. I screwed it up. It is this way. That's his face. Inside the Death Star cupcake is this like orange in here for when it explodes. That's ridiculous. This is what's left of Salacious Crumb. Wow. This is an awesome, awesome photo op. Paul bought socks. Limited edition from Stance. You can only get them here. We have these. We have some of them at least. These are the guys that they have limited edition. Chewbacca, Darth Vader, Tusken Raider, Princess Leia, R2. Alright guys, you're always asking where I get this hat from. I've had many versions of this hat before. They've all come from superhero stuff. Where they have exclusive Star Wars designs from New Era. They have a booth here. You're gonna check it out. I'm not sponsored by them, I swear. But I want to be. This is what we've gotten here. Rogue One hat. We have that. We have this. The Death Trooper. We got a Vader. Rebels. And over here we've got some like logo type hats. Vader, Stormtrooper, 3PO, Star Wars. All very cool. We've got some more like full face hats. So we've got Stormtrooper, BB-8, 3PO. Look at that Rogue Leader hat. It's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Camo, but it's brown. This is it. They do have some beanies as well. We've got this. We love this store. Spiro is here. They have a life-size BB-8. You could basically do the character meet and greet from Hollywood Studios right here. This one I think actually looks better than the one at Hollywood Studios. I don't know if it's the same size. Looks like this is the right size as opposed to Hollywood Studios. Tamashii Nations is here. They have a whole lot of new samurai versions of characters. These TIE fighters are toast. We have found Rancho Obi-Wan. We're going to check out the exhibit. We're getting ready to go into the Rancho Obi-Wan exhibit. And by the way, photos and video are okay. We're inside Rancho Obi-Wan, so we're going to check out the exhibits that they have. Tribute to Carrie Fisher. This tablecloth was on Carrie Fisher's autograph table at the first C2E2 convention.
And that's just the blotter that Carrie Fisher used.
Wow.
So, I mean, Steve, yeah, he just thought to pick it up. Autographs, she autographed it later, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It sure is. I would say like maybe half the size, maybe even a third.
Oh, there's an action figure for Gary.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They made a, if you buy Star Crunch, have you seen Star Crunch things that you get?
This is so cool. 1 year old today. Classic image. And then you have these anniversaries. 30, 20, 10. And here's a tribute to Kenny Baker, who also passed away last year. Most folks overlook Kenny because of Carrie Fisher. Kenny was iconic for playing R2-D2.
Yeah, look at that. That's just indicating what type it is. That's like an original one. That's what it's Well, and you know why we have the Luke X-Wing pilot?
I have you know, I have a
And you can load up on Rancho Obi-Wan and stuff. And this is a replica of what a dream Star Wars bedroom would be in 1979. I had many of these items in 1979. I love the dewback. There's the classic Kenner X-Wing. More importantly, that right there was kind of like a knockoff Darth Vader lamp that people would make in clay shops that are for sculpting. I had that as a kid. Was heartbroken when my dad gave that away when he thought I was too old for Star Wars. I have forever wanted to get that back at some point. It makes me so sad every time that I see that. I've got classic drapery, Chewbacca, the sheets that are on the bed. I definitely had those as a kid. I think we're missing like Iron shirts. Classic TIE Fighter, the Millennium Falcon hanging. Original carded figures. Star Wars cards, records, the story of Star Wars. And again, tribute to Kenny and Carrie. It's awesome. I also had this lunchbox as a kid in grammar school. This is like a trip down memory lane. Wah, 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 Yoda's hiding on top of the mountain also. Nightmare fuel. We're at Del Rey. We have a top secret code word to say, I want some blue milk.
One coming up right there.
Oh, free swag. Thank you.
Want some more, man?
Pretty cool.
Well, that's cool. It looks like it's a pin collecting convention.
Nice. Oh God, Kylo Ren is wandering around. He's punching himself. Star Wars X-Wing miniatures game has a big display here with tons of figures, people playing the game. Look at this.
I brought a list. Doesn't matter. Doing something risky. X-Wing and definitely going to work on my mom.
This is the diorama area. We will be contributing to this at some point over the weekend. Sponsored by Hot Wheels for the trench run this year. But you're building the Death Star. So basically, you need to know your skill level. You have a like pit captain that tells you how to help out and build things. They give you the pieces, like this, and then you need to build it, and then you need to paint it. And those are the different designs that you need to make. So, it's very cool. And then at the end of the event, you can usually take home your pieces as well. We should totally touch this car and make fingerprints all over it.
It's okay because it's dirty.
This is our friend Sharon's car. Totally decked out to look like the Millennium Falcon. And that's Sharon.
Hi.
This is her company. If you are in need of tint in the Orlando area or Florida area, check out Dot Shader. She's located in Florida, does an amazing job. Fellow Star Wars Florida fan, group member. And this car looks amazing right now.
I didn't realize it was going to be a map. I like the map.
In the back, we got 2 droids going here. After 3 o'clock, it's our first time actually escaping the floor all day. We're gonna go to our first panel, if we can get in. This should be production of Rogue One. This is the general mixing area. This is usually where like all the cosplayers are downstairs. Look at those guys, wanted. 50,000 Republic credits. This is the room we're going into eventually. 304. That is exit only, sorry. So we're in a panel that's going to start for Rogue One production with Doug Chang.
That John Knoll wrote in his original treatment. And he described K2 as the anti-C-3PO, sort of the darker version of C-3PO, a more serious version, an Imperial version. And so one of the first exercises we did was we literally took C-3PO and painted him black. And see, well, at a baseline, can that work? And then we also started to think, well, what other form language can we explore for him? Since he was Imperial, he could be more menacing, more powerful. And so we started to explore, you know, some wilder ideas, just to see if it could fit within those requirements. And we did dozens and dozens of these drawings. The story brief for K2 started to evolve as well as the writer got into it. It started out as an Imperial protocol droid, then became an Imperial logistics droid, and then finally ended up as an Imperial security droid. So all those things started to inform how we would approach the visual aesthetics of K2. And we also pushed it pretty far as well, just to see, again, how far we can push the envelope. And there was an interesting exploration where Gareth loved the idea of making a transparent head so we could actually perhaps see K2 thinking, try to get some personality in there. We also beefed him up so he became very, very muscular. And it's interesting because this is a solid design, but this is an example where it tips that edge and goes outside the Star Wars box. And so we decided to pull back, and we went back to our safety net, which is Ralph McQuarrie. We went back into Ralph's early sketches of protocol droids, and there's an amazing elegance to how he draws shapes, robotic form, that we wanted to bring back. And you can see that the images on the right are sort of a refinement of that, trying to get the form to be a little bit more elegant, a little bit more Ralph McQuarrie. We also started to play around with proportions. We knew that K2 was going to be mostly digital, so that freed us up. We weren't constrained by human proportions anymore. And so we thought, well, maybe we should make K2 really tall. Give him extra long legs, extra long arms. And so this idea started to work pretty well as well. And then we also went back to episode 4. The RA-7 droid, which you see briefly in episode 4, was an Imperial droid, and it had a great sort of insectoid head on a protocol body. And we thought that it was kind of appealing. And Gareth really liked the simplicity of the head, the weirdness of it, and the fangs that were down by the mouth. And so we started to combine all those elements. And as you can see, our design process is very evolutionary. Sometimes we'll get little bits of information based on the drawings that we do. And so here you're starting to see all those ideas starting to be infused in one. The different proportions. We brought C-3PO's chest plate back. We put the RA-7 droid head on there. And it's all starting to work. This became sort of our template, and this became our placeholder. And so knowing that we had a good, solid foundation for this, we wanted to move on. But we also knew that we wanted to come back, because even though this is a good design, we felt very strongly that Star Wars should not have good design, they should have great designs. So we kept going. And then ultimately, the creature department over in London completely nailed it with this painting here by Luke Fisher.
To a specific event, we are very happy to share some of our upcoming product releases, some of our fan categories such as toys, plush, pin trading, and collectibles. Available at our locations on property. So I know there's a lot of fans of the Droid Factory in the room today, and so let's talk about the Droid Factory program. In addition to the build experience, we've enjoyed bringing you unique droids constructed from our buildable droid parts through the card and box sets that you see here on the screen. To date, we've released 7 carded figures, starting with R2-D60 for the 60th of Disneyland, and 2 box sets, with the most recent one being our Rogue One 4-pack. And in case you missed the beginning of this presentation, came in late, we are releasing 4 additional sets this week as part of Star Wars Celebration. I think Quinn's got the mouse droid working. Again, fantastic.
Good job, Quinn.
So as part of, as I mentioned earlier, the first ever buildable protocol droids were released with our C-3PO and R3DO. I personally wanted to create buildable protocol droids for a long time. So this is not the end of protocol building at Disney parks, not even close. Beginning tomorrow at Disney's Hollywood Studios, we will launch at the Droid Factory, Build a Protocol Droid program. So in this image, you can see here it shows just a few of the unique droids that you can build with a new series of over 70 new parts. Each droid is different and has their own unique personality and colors. So now at the Droid Factory, we'll feature all new droid builds, including 3PO protocols, RA7 protocols, LOM series protocols, CZ communication droids, and vendor droids featured from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Mix and match these droids to create one that's uniquely yours. These droids feature over 20 points of articulation. It's also good to note that in addition to this experience, we will also continue with the build and Astronaut. We will continue to refresh that series for new parts coming soon.
And when everyone else at the time was laughing me out of the room and said, girls don't want to buy Star Wars, I said, yes, they do. Almost half of all Star Wars fans are women and girls, and we want stuff just like, you know, the guys do. And so we started with a couple of t-shirts. Disney Parks gave us the shot, and I'm excited to share some new designs with you today because we're expanding from t-shirts now to fashion. So these are 4 items. You guys are literally the first to see these designs. They're not out yet. They're coming out in late summer, fall. But we have a new Tatooine dress. And then the AT-AT poodle skirt that you saw. I just got my sample in, so I had to wear it. The matching cardigan, and then a super cute Endor tank. So these will be new and exclusive to the parks. And so then these, you really, like all of this is brand new for the most part. So these are items that are coming this fall. So a new BB-8, cute little cold shoulder raglan, a BB-8 hoodie, and then also I'm kind of in love with the poodle skirts right now. And girls, I'm feeling you with Dapper Day. We need more Star Wars stuff to wear to Dapper Day. So I had to give the BB-8 version of the skirt. So very excited to share that today. And then this new Rey jacket. So I love the vest that Rey is wearing at the end of the film, but then wanted to kind of merge it with her costume. So this is very much an inspired by piece, but this is coming this fall. This is a new Rey jacket that you will see at the parks and at the stores. And then, of course, just our classic May the Force Be With You raglan. So you'll see more, you know, just her universe kind of evergreen and everyday designs, and then some more fashion designs. Okay, so this, you may recognize this style. This, if you follow us, you know that I'm obsessed with Ashley Taylor, the artist. And she's so fantastic. We call ourselves Ashley Squared.
We did 2 panels, both awesome. Very tired at this point. They actually shaped out to be pretty good, despite just really hitting the floor. We didn't really see any cosplayers yet. And now I think we're going to wrap the day by going to check out some droids. We're going to go in the droid builder's room. Looks like a big party in here. Very cool. I love the setup this year. It's R2-D2, R5-D4, R2-LSA. I seriously want a full-size mouse droid. I want that so bad. R2-3A, R5-D4. He's been preserved in carbonite. R2-KA. Another R2-D2. Oh, and look at the photo ops. You can take a picture next to R2 and the Sandcrawler. Kenny Baker. Information about him with R2. More R2s. A couple more R2s here. Different stages of weathering. R266. You're looking very Sithy today. Not to be outdone by Bat2 D2 and his sidekick Robin the Mouse Droid. We have a BB-8. We have an R2D2. More R2D2s. R5J2 RT. Look at this M1N1ON. It's a minion. And it's a mini R2D2. L3FD. There's a BB-8. Over here, it's R5SP. He's a steampunk guy. We've got a chopper over here and another BB-8. On the other side, R7C1. I love it. Look at this photo op, it's the best. This is the best photo op so far that I've seen today. Matt the Service Technician and BB-8. Ooh, F980. Way cool, with the drink tray from Jabba's sail barge. Way cool photo op.
I think my love for bikinis goes so far.
Detail is awesome. Gonk droid! Yes! Alright, now the day is officially winding down. We've reached 8 minutes to closing. People look like they're wiped out. Darth Vader is over here. We need to get a picture, if we can. We're gonna catch a quick drink to end the day. What do we go for? The lightsaber, the dark side, the Jabba the Hutt, or the got blue milk? There is a piano player live here. So this is what's in the drinks. The lightsaber looks pretty good. Alright, I'll get a lightsaber, you get blue milk. Okay. This is it. That's a lightsaber. That's blue milk. That blue milk is really tasty. And the lightsaber is pretty good too. Alright, it is officially time to say goodnight. We're gonna get up super early tomorrow to head over to Convention Center so we can work the Star Wars Grand Florida Alliance fan table from 10 to 12. And then I think the goal tomorrow is to see as many fan things that we can on the floor. Mm-hmm. The 501st booth, the Rebel Legion. It's not the Rebel Legion. I'm tired. The Mandalorian Mercs, pretty much everybody fan-based.
All the fan groups.
Hit them and then hit some panels later in the day. So for now, it's good night. So thank you for all of your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.